All right. We'll call to order the January 6th, 2026 meeting of the Westport Conservation Commission. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, the first order of business today is a soil permit for Bone Pit, number 476-382 Hicksbridge Road.
Mr. Chairman, this is A.J. Potter and Sons, who works the Bone Pit at 382 Hicksbridge Road. Soil permit renewal number 476. Description of the work: the applicant, A.J. Potter and Sons, is requesting renewal of the permit at the Bone Pit, soil permit number 476 at 382 Hicksbridge Road. The property is continuing the restoration of the older sections with placing of loam and seed. The area is mostly used for storage and processing of materials that is brought in from off-site. But there is still one section remaining. Section 3, Area G, is still available for gravel removal, and this activity should commence in the later part of 2026. So this is probably the only active gravel license that we have in the community, with very little area remaining. Recommendations: the Westport Conservation Commission Soil Conservation Board should approve the continued restoration efforts and the allowance to stockpile and transfer materials on site and removal of gravel from Section 3 Area G for soil permit number 476 for 1 year.
Thank you, Chris. Any questions from the table?
Nope.
Anything from the crowd? If not,
Motion to approve.
do I get a second?
Second. Go ahead.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. It was Kevin and Tom seconded.
Thank you.
All right. Do we have some from SDCR? Or are you going to do that?
No, you can call out the first
Just
one.
like sign everybody, I'm not coming close.
Gotcha.
You sound worse than you sound.
Yeah.
They're going to do that, or you won't wait on that?
You're just going to open the hearing and continue it to February 3rd.
Okay. The Mass DCR, notice of intent for John Reed Road. It's a proposed widening of beach access road with impact on the coastal barrier beach. We're actually going to continue that to, what was that, February 6th?
February 3rd, Mr. Chair.
We're going to continue that to February 3rd. Do we have a motion to continue?
Motion to continue to February 3rd.
Second? Second. That's Phil and Tom. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. The next one from Mass DCR, are you presenting on?
Yep, I'm going to, yep.
You may do that, okay. So the next hearing is Mass DCR RDA for the Horse Neck Beach. Restore existing playground by removal and replacing swing set.
Mr. Chairman, this is only a small version of what they're doing. I'll try to hold it up for everybody here. But Mass DCR, this is within the campground facility. This being the campground, parking spaces closest to the ocean are right here. There's a coastal dune that they restored a couple years ago. And the old playground sits right in this little island within the middle of that landscape feature. They're basically proposing a new ADA playground establishment with the placement of new equipment, just a schematic of roughly a new design within that same location. So this activity is outside of the coastal barrier within that developed portion, but it's within the flood zone, and it's subject to us giving them a determination on the activity. So I recommend for the board that they, Westport Conservation should approve the playground construction at the state reservation with a negative box 2 determination.
Thank you, Chris. So, for clarification, it's an envelope that's already there, nothing's extended outside of that?
No, they're staying within that same disturbed area.
Okay, well, you know that in the past if that hasn't.
Correct, this is like for like.
Okay. Any questions in the crowd, on the table? All those in favor? Or do I have a motion, excuse me? Do I have a motion? Motion to approve. Tom, second?
Second?
No. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Okay, the next one we have up is William Kudo, SE 80-2811, and NOI for 63 Cornell Road, repair septic system in the buffer zone.
You sign that RDA and pass it around, Chair. You're in the process. I don't know if you had foggy, cold medicine fogness.
Jim Walsh. Essentially, tiny yard. Did the perk test, it's been before the Board of Health already. The system design is approved pending conservation. This section of wetlands here is actually fill. And what it feels like is, because of the slope coming down, sheet runoff kind of completely saturated it, brought in a lot of wetland plants like so anyway, complete septic repair with a sort of grading all components, septic tank, pump chamber, D-box, and it's the only place we can fit it. We got wells in the front yard, tiny lot.
Thank you. Chris?
Mr. Chairman, William Kudo, 63 Cornell Road. This is a notice of intent application filed by AVT Associates with Jim Walsh here representing the wetland portion. The report date is December 30th, 2025. File number for this project is SE 802823. This is a Board of Health approved project. Site visit was also on December 30th, 2025. Detailed description. The applicant has filed to repair the septic system on the property. The wetland line, wetland flags 101 through wetland flag 107, was walked and determined to be accurately shown. The existing cesspool will be removed and filled per Title V. The new leaching field is designed 50 feet from the edge of the BVW, meeting the minimum setbacks required. The grading of the field will extend closer to approximately 35 feet from the wetland. Erosion controls will be installed around the work area, and they shall serve as the limit of all activity. Recommendations for the board: the Westport Conservation Commission should approve the septic system repair with standard conditions for William Kudo, 63 Cornell Road, file number SE 802823.
Thank you, Chris. Do we have any questions from the table? No. Do we have a motion?
We'll move to approve the septic system repair with standard conditions at 63 Cornell Road.
Second. That was Phil and Kevin. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so the next one is Judith Jennings and Dorothy Carrero, Life Estate in Anrad for SE 80-2824 at 304 Adamsville Road to determine if resource areas are accurately delineated.
Hi, good evening. Will Connolly, Zenith Consulting Engineers for the record. The site is located on the southern side of Adamsville Road. It's a 17.6 acre lot with roughly 2.5 acres of contiguous upland. The resource area for which we're requesting approval on is the bordering vegetated wetland, which is shown in this green line here. It's delineated as wetland flag 101 to wetland flag 123. It's roughly 868 feet in length. There's also a perennial stream located partially off-site, but as you can see, the 200-foot odor riparian zone is located entirely within that bordering vegetated wetland, so we didn't have that delineated. So I think that's about it. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them.
Thank you. Chris, your report?
Mr. Chair and members, Dorothy Carrero Life Estate. This is 304 Adamsville Road. This is abbreviated notice of resource area delineation. Engineer record is Zenith Engineering, Will Conley representing. The report date is December 30th, 2025. The file number for the project is SE 802824. Excuse me, with no adverse comments. Site visit was also on December 30th, 2025. Description of the work: the applicant has filed for the delineation of wetlands at 304 Adamsville Road. The property contains an existing home on 17 acres of land. The wetland line, wetland flags 101 through wetland flag 123 were reviewed and determined to be accurate with no changes made. The contiguous upland area is approximately 2.5 acres that is located closer to the Adamsville Road portion of the site. The remainder of the area has again been determined as wetland. Angeline Brook also borders the site to the west, closer towards the Fitton property. It actually separates the two properties by way of that river. Riverfront area extends into the site as well, but as Will mentioned, it doesn't affect the developable portion of the site, and no specific delineation was rendered for that area. Recommendations for the board: this would be the issuance of an order of resource area delineation. Westport Conservation should approve the wetland flags as shown and the riverfront area with the issuance of an order of resource area delineation for the Dorothy Carrero Estate at 304 Adamsville Road.
Thank you, Chris. My only question on that is the Angeline Brook. There is no issue with distance on that from where we're doing, because I know we had a situation
Goes
with...
to Herb Hatfield, right?
Yeah, this is totally outside the 200-foot parameter, as Will shows there. It does not come in even beyond the limit of that wetland delineation. So it all is encompassed within that wetland system.
And that perennial goes, it flows into the Angeline, right? It meets
That
up.
is the Angeline number
It is,
2.
it's number 2, okay. Yep.
Angeline 1 is the primary one further
Yep.
to the east, and this is the secondary. But yes,
Yep.
somewhere in the woods
Yep.
just beyond these properties, they come together.
Come together, yep.
Thank you, Chris. Any other questions? Questions from the crowd? I don't see any. Do we have a motion?
So I'll move to approve the wetland flags on the plan and issue an ORAD for 304 Adamsville Road.
Do we have a second?
I second it.
That's Phil and Bert. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous, no. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
I should have that out beginning of the week, Will, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All right. Next on the agenda is certificate of compliance. First one is- The first one we have is John Poulton. We want to report on that, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. John Poulton, 41 David Road. This is a request for a certificate of compliance. Dated report is January 2nd, 2026. The file number for this project was SE 802269. The site visit was also on January 2nd, 2026. The owner has filed a request of certificate of compliance for seawall reconstruction. The work was completed on reconstructing the existing seawall approximately 3 years ago. All work has been completed according to the plan of record. Recommendations: Westport Conservation should approve the certificate of compliance as all work on the seawall reconstruction has been completed in accordance with the plan of record. That is for file number SE 802269.
Thank you, Chris. Any questions? Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
That was Kevin. Do we have a second?
Second it.
That was Bert. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? See you later. The next one, Chris, is Brett Van Gelder, SEA 2615-1380I Drifter.
Correct. This is Brett Van Gelder, 1380I Drift Road. This was also a certificate of compliance request. The engineer record was Northeast Engineers and Consultants. The report date is January 2nd, 2026. File number is SE 802615. Site visit was also on January 2nd, 2026. Detailed description, the owner has filed to request a certificate of compliance for a dock constructed on the east branch of the river. The dock was completed in accordance with the plan of record. The work also involved repairing the 2 stone-filled jetties and seawall along the frontage of the property, and they added a gangway and float extending off the southerly jetty. These jetties were just rebuilt in place with the stones replaced in the same parameters. There was no increase in size. The project meets the plan of record. Recommendations: the Westport Conservation should approve a full certificate of compliance for the dock and jetty work at 1380 I Drift Road, as all work is completed in accordance with the plan of record.
Thank you, Chris. Do we have a motion?
I'll move to approve the issuance of a certificate of compliance for the dock at 1380 Drift Road.
That was Phil. Do we have a second?
Second.
That was Tom. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous vote. Next, we have another certificate of compliance for Sally Ann Ledbetter, SE 80-1712, that's 62 Atlantic Avenue.
Sally Ann Ledbetter, correct, 62 Atlantic Ave. Mrs. Ledbetter had filed for a certificate of compliance as well. Her file number is SE 801712. The report date is January 2nd, 2026. The description of the activity: the owner has filed to request a certificate of compliance for work completed on the home on 62 Atlantic Ave. Site landscape improvements and a small addition has been completed for many years. All areas are stabilized and maintained in accordance with the coastal barrier beach the home is located on. She maintains her property in a very confining way to allow natural processes, and the work that she has done was only to increase a little addition towards a deck area that was already established on the 2nd level. So it all complies with the plan of record. Recommendations: the Westport Conservation should approve the certificate of compliance for file number SE 801712, 62 Atlantic Ave, as all work has been completed according to the plan of record.
Thank you, Chris. Do you have any questions on the table? If not, do I have a motion?
So move to issue the certificate of compliance for 62 Atlantic Avenue.
That was Phil. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Bert. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous vote. All right. Extensions.
Just one, Mr. Chair.
David Pellier, SE 80-1849, that's 82 East Beach Road.
That's very well, good French way you said it. I say Pelletier,
But there is no T here.
Oh, I see.
There's
something missing.
There's something missing.
This
That's
is-
why I gave it to you.
That was very well. You'll be
I thought it
proud.
was supposed to be.
Sure, mine has a T.
Well, you want to look at this?
I don't trust the vision. I don't trust you.
No, it's Pellier. Yeah.
Pellier.
Pellier. This is David Pelletier, 86 East Beach Road, for an extension for file number SE 801849. January 2nd, 2026 is the date of the report. The site visit was also on January 2nd, 2026. This is a trailer lot on East Beach, and the owner has filed to request an extension to the order of conditions to maintain this existing trailer lot. The work on the property is subject to the conditions for only compatible materials. It cannot be placed within 10 feet of mean high water, etc. So this property is in compliance to date. So recommendations: the Westport Conservation should approve the request for a 3-year extension to David Pelletier, 86 East Beach Road, order of conditions, file number SE 801849, for 3 years.
Thank you, Chris. And Mr. Carter, it's Pellier on the agenda, Pelletier on the report, so that's where I was.
Stalemate.
Do we have a motion to accept Mr. Pelletier?
I move to approve the request for a 3-year extension of an outstanding order for the property at 86 East Beach Road.
That was Phil. Do I have a second? Second. That's Tom. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous.
Mr. Chair, that completes our agenda items. The remaining would be the bills and the minutes.
You don't have any unanticipated business?
No, I do not. We kind of moved that.
All right, so bills. First bill we have is, this is Mr. Christopher Capone's mileage for October, November, and December. We have a total amount of $359.10. Do we have a motion to pay?
Motion to pay.
That's Kevin, second.
Second.
That's Phil. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous, no? Does everyone sign this or just me?
Yeah, all signed, please.
Go. Next we have East Bay Media, total amount of $50 for advertising. You have a motion to pay?
Move to pay.
That's Phil, that second? Second. That's Bert, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous, move. Another one from East Bay Media, $246 for Western Shoreline's advertising of hearings. Do we have a motion to pay?
Motion to pay.
Second?
Second.
That was Kevin and Phil. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. WB Mason for a whopping $5.31. Do we have a motion to pay?
Motion to pay.
Second.
And Kevin and Phil again. All those in favor?
Aye.
No one's in favor of the $5.30. Anyone opposed? It's unanimous. All right.
I'll make it work.
This is a repeat, right? This is the East Bay one? The other one, right?
Yeah, that's just an old, yeah, you can hold it, keep that in there.
We doing anything with our commission meetings and minutes? I don't think we do the minutes, but I'll check.
You see, you can check the 2 minutes.
Let's see, the minutes from 12/9, those were present, myself, Phil, Kurt, Kevin. Hey, we can do those. So the 12/9 minutes, present from this group was obviously myself, Phil, Bert, and Kevin. Do I have a motion to accept the minutes from 12/9, excuse me?
So moved.
It's Phil, second.
Second.
That'd be Kevin. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Can you sign those off?
You just sign on the second page, Mr. Chair. Or the last page, there is a little signature section.
All right, let's see what else. 10:28. I don't think this will be possible. Myself, Tom, Phil. Mr. John just messed that one up.
All
Tom
right.
showed up, but we couldn't get it done.
It's close.
It was close.
Very.
We had the executive session minutes needed, we had to do.
I don't know if they've got circulated. Did you circulate those to everybody? The executive session minutes?
Yeah. Oh, the minutes? Oh, I see. I haven't seen those.
No, hold off on those.
Okay. The only other thing do we want?
That's it. That's it. Does anybody need a phone listing of the members? And we also have meeting
Sure,
dates for
I'll take one.
2026. You can pass the meeting dates. And, or just pass them down. You can do that. That way, take one for yourself and pass it down.
Yeah.
Don't be posting Phil's cell phone number in Mentor.
In case you want to make a SWAT call to everybody. Know where to go.
We all received this electronically.
Did you get those at home too?
I did not.
So you can take your letter if you wish.
Okay.
The,
We already got
I
this.
think we got it electronically.
Yeah, it was sent to us electronically.
yeah, these letters are from one of the abutters to the Buckman property.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
The only other report I have
Oh, I
for the
see.
board, Mr. Chairman, is I need the commission's, we are rescheduling this executive session that we're gonna try to have tonight. We're gonna reschedule it to next Tuesday at 5 o'clock. The council has a conflict at 6 to 7, so I tried to bump it to 5 o'clock. This is just a session with council to discuss our current proceedings for this superseding order. So I'm hoping we can get a majority of the board there that day. So if you could look into your calendars and let me know, I will forward you guys also an email just to remind you of that. But it'll be in this right here in this room before the planning board meets. So no matter what, we gotta get out by 6 o'clock because the planning board is scheduled, so. Okay?
Anything new gonna be? Are we gonna have anything new that's gonna be?
No.
For us, we're just discussing?
We're discussing the finalization of our submittal to DEP and a letter of our comments and concerns.
Chris, what was the date of the original one, so I can catch up?
Say that
What was
again?
the date of the original hearing?
The original hearing was on, yeah, I'll send you those dates and the minutes, because as long as you read the minutes ahead, Tom, you can partake in the matter under the Mullen Rule. The Mullen Rule basically says as long as a member pre-reads the minutes and the videos prior to any voting on the matter, he can become educated enough to follow through in the remainder of the project. So I just had it on my head. It was
All right, October, November, no?
it was October 16th. 10/16, I believe, was the date of the meeting, or 10/14. But I will forward that to you, Tom, and I can send you the minutes, and you understand you go on Westport Government TV and see the video as well. Okay, but I'll give you those dates.
We'll get some better ads on YouTube. Revenue generation for town.
Replay.
And there's a synopsis that I put together in the
I saw
packet.
that.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all I had, Mr. Chair. I know people are ill, so I will cordially disinfect after you all leave.
Dow and I are happy that it's a short meeting, we get to go home.
1 week from tonight at 5 o'clock, right?
Next Tuesday.
That's next Tuesday,
Next Tuesday.
1 week from tonight.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
We have a second?
Second.
That's Bill and Bert, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Val.
Val.